What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have a totally different detail going down, and anytime I get different details, it stresses me out a little bit. Girl gets a little stressed. Today what we have going down is a Sprinter van. It's basically an RV. I really should just call it an RV, but the way that the owner described it was a dorm room. So she owns an adventure tour company and her guides live in this van all summer, and it's been sitting all winter long. Yeah, the RVs are a little bit different because cleaning cars is not cleaning houses, right? It's different tools, different chemicals, all of that. But also cleaning RVs, you can't use the typical products that you would use in a house to clean a shower, to clean soap scum. You have to be really careful with all of the seals around the toilets and the showers and the plumbing. Plus, you don't have water. So this RV is winterized right now. So I can't be pouring water down the sinks and down the drains in order to clean things. So it is a very different process. What I've got going on here today, I kind of just got everything here. So we're doing the interior and the exterior. So obviously the exterior is just normal, but I stocked up and loaded up on all of my chemicals, all my normal interior detailing chemicals. I've also stocked up on some vinegar. These are the new spray bottles I ordered from Home Depot, Ecolab, and I'm gonna give these a go. They were rated way better than the Zep bottles. So we'll see how those hold up. These hold up. Anyways, I've got vinegar, lots of vinegar and water diluted with also some Dawn dish detergent, because that's just like a general safe cleaner for a lot of those RV type like seals. You can't be using like harsh Clorox or bleach or anything like that. I've also got just everything. I've got plenty of Dark Fury, and I always keep a couple of the most used chemicals here. But then I got some magic erasers. I went and bought just like a scrub brush for, you know, the shower or sinks and toilet, so I can toss that. Bought that at the dollar store. Bought some disinfecting wipes. Got lots of paper towels. Bought some extra window cleaner. I apologize, like things are a little messy, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. I've got Pine Sol just as a general cleaner. So yeah, just gonna go and see what happens. All right, so this is the vehicle we are detailing today. It lives in the mountains, so it's looks like it lives in the mountains. I'm gonna pull it forward right now so we can actually get in here. She did say, think dorm room.
It's not bad. It's like, everything's like cleanable though, like easy clean, you know? It's not like it's like all carpet.
That's what I said, and it's like an alleyway, so it's not like crazy.
Give plastic bags.
Let's see, bathroom. Lots of dirt. Dirt-y. I'm scared to see. What do we think? Alright, it's really not terrible. It's really more dirt.
Yeah.
No grime or anything, so that's... Alright, plan of action. We are going to collect all the garbage and all the belongings, and we're gonna air compress everything, kind of blow everything forward, because this is a, like I said, it's a mountain guide van, so it's just a lot of dirt more than anything else. So I'm gonna air compress everything. I brought a bucket and Pine Sol. I'll wipe everything down, and then we'll go through and do an even more thorough cleaning or steam cleaning, detailed cleaning as needed.
Yeah, we can
So as you guys know, anytime you do a detail, it's like there's always something unexpected. And I am a perfectionist, and I hold myself to a high standard because I don't know what my customers expect of me. So I want to make sure I please. And there ended up being a ton of dog hair or pet hair all over these cushions. And all of that pet hair ended up underneath these sofas. So that took the longest time in this detail. So I went through and really air compressed everything. And plus there was so much dust. And using the drill brush, I love the drill brush. It really lifts everything out. So anytime I do a detail, I like to air compress first because I find that takes all of the loose dirt and drops it all to the bottom. So I'm going through air compressing all the compartments, air compressing everything from top to bottom to kind of loosen everything up. And then I'm going to go through and wipe everything down. Since there's two of us, what we decided to do was he would start on the exterior and start on the wheels and clean those up while I was air compressing and cleaning up the inside. That way we're not in each other's way. So as you can see, these wheels were pretty grimy. I don't know if they've ever been cleaned before, but they're about to get cleaned. I still don't mess with acid, so what I'm using here is we're starting off with the PNS Brake Buster, starting with that, and then going through with the Dark Fury, and then giving the tires a bit of a scrub.
We're getting paid by the hour.
My air compressor stopped working. This has happened before, but typically happens in the summer when it overheats, so I don't know. Let me go figure this thing out. Joys of being mobile. So the air compressor is still not working. Go figure. This typically happens once in a blue moon, but it typically turns on by now. So I'm just gonna pray that it resets itself and does whatever it's gotta do so it works in a few minutes. And as I'm waiting, I'm going through with that bucket of Pine Sol and a rag, and I'm wiping everything down from top to bottom. This RV is so dusty, like dirt, dust, dog hair, kind of everywhere. So it seemed like the greater idea to just take a big old bucket that I can rinse a rag off in and get this thing clean. Guess what's working? The air compressor magically turned back on and decided to work. And I'm just going through, air blasting everything a little bit more where I left off. Now I'm making my way forward. I'm doing the stove, the sink, and the refrigerator. Now, everything went pretty fast until I got to the refrigerator. The refrigerator was dirty. I mean, anything that's got humidity, it just gets mold. And of course, the mold grows in every crack and crevice. So the refrigerator took forever, on top of the fact that I can't fit down here. I couldn't get down there. Okay. Pretty much have cleaned the entire back, except the floors, saving the floors for last. Everything else is good. The front is pretty good. A lot of the exterior is good. We just need to do a bug, tar, and a wash. And now I need to do like the details. Adam did like a big wipe down of the front, and I'm gonna go through and do like the details of everything. And yeah, just get going there. So far, truthfully, this has been easier on the body than a vehicle detail. So I'm not hating on this. And yeah, I would do more of these. As you guys saw in the beginning of the overview of this vehicle, it's so dusty, right? And that dust, this desert dust, it's so fine and it just gets in everything. So I'm going through with Q-tips and brushes and toothbrushes and air and Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner and really just trying to scrub and get in every single detail here. Now, steam, I could have pulled the steamer out. It just gets really frustrating to pull steam out when you're mobile because I'm running so many different pieces of equipment off of one 3,800 watt generator, and it just can't handle all that power. So I just have to do the best I can with the tools I have a lot of times when I'm mobile. Plus Adam's using the pressure washer, I'm using air, need vacuums going, and it's just all too much to be running a steamer at the same time. Typically, I can only use 2 tools at once. Now you might be thinking right now, like, wow, Jess, you are living the dream. How do you feel? And I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's alright. It's alright. I've worked in corporate. This thing ain't working for me. I've worked in corporate real estate. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in coffee shops. My husband is a heavy equipment operator. We've kind of done all the things. And this isn't like my forever dream. Like, let's be real. But I'm not working for anyone else. I'm not making $20 an hour. So, you know, in a lot of ways, kind of living the dream. There's only so much power I can use at a time. And that's one of the hardest things of detailing. So, like, ideally, yeah, I'd like to be using steam. But it's like when we're using so many other tools and pressure washers and air compressors all at the same time, it's just a pain to use a steam. Like, you always have to turn something off, something on. Your tripping breakers, or it's just, you can't use all the things that you want to use all at once. I don't know how other people do it. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I've done it, I've tried. And just kind of have to like pick and choose what tools. I can pretty much only use 2 high power tools at once. So that's just like one frustrating thing with being mobile. I think. Oh wait, I didn't do the door yet. Look how much space there is. They still, it's like, I mean, they're like extra big, but they still fit in a parking spot. Like, you know, it's not like that big a deal. Wait, you can't like tow though. Or can you?
You can, but only like 5,000 pounds.
Not like we're really towing that much. Did you look at the way that this is all built and everything at all? All the plumbing and the way it's all set up?
Not really.
You don't care?
No.
You should.
I looked a little bit of like how things are.
Who needs a steamer?
Your feet are disgusting right now.
I know. It's wet out. What do you want of me? My slippers on? I will say, when I sprayed that first spray of that new spray bottle, whoo-wee, it was nice. It had some beautiful distribution. Oh yeah. Y'all are gonna learn a pet peeve about me working with my husband in this process, and that is that he does the door jams, and he's a psycho over the door jams. I mean, psycho, like OCD to the extreme. But anyways, we'll get to that later. So I've kind of left the main walkway dirty, but you can see where it's clean. It's clean in the back, and now I'm just kind of working my way towards the front because I know we're still gonna end up stepping on this main walkway, but everything else is looking pretty clean. And we're about, I'd say about 3 hours in. It's taking a bit, there's a lot of crevices, but everything cleaned up really nicely. So this is part of my pet peeve. Nothing I ever do when I work with my husband, and y'all know how particular I am, right? Nothing I ever do is ever good enough. But here's the thing, we're going on 15 years of marriage, and this is just not an argument that's worth it. So do your thing, bro. Do your thing. I know you all know how crazy I am with my details. Well, I've just spent 4.5 hours cleaning the interior. I have then gone and cleaned up all of the exterior buckets and all our mess so that we can wash the interior. I have then gone and pressure wash floor mats. And let's go see what my husband's still doing. I've already done all of that.
You're telling me all this dirt and all there that's just completely there is done?
Yeah, it's done 16 times.
Then how come all the dirt comes right off?
Because I'm not a psycho. Oh, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of this lately, and I'm sorry. But hey, it's going to add a new level of entertainment to the videos. I do wish I could say I was entertained, though, because I was a little frustrated at this point. At this rate, we're going to charge $10,000 to do a detail. You guys did see me cleaning this, did you not? Did you not? I've already done all that. Do I have amnesia? So anyways, I've moved on to cleaning the entire exterior of the van while he is still doing that. We're about 5 hours in at this point, and I'm like, all right, there's 2 of us here. Like, let's double down. Let's get this done. Let's get this exterior washed. And typically when I work with 2 people, we have one person kind of do the washing and one person doing the rinsing and kind of moving all of the products along. So just doing this on my own, it's just been like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the vehicle is so big that it just takes that amount of time to do it. And Jess's hangry face is starting to come out too. Girl did not bring a lunch because she was not expecting this long a day. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, you've asked this before of how to work in, kind of tag team vehicles, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I have not got this 2-person detail thing down. It's like I spent so long systemizing my details for me, and working with somebody else, it's like we're always in each other's way, and I'm just like, I just want to be done at this point. And I question if this would have been faster doing it by myself sometimes. I will say it takes a lot of the physical labor out of it, not having to do every single aspect of the detail, but at the same time, the timing has not been any faster. What we've been doing with vehicles is he will do the door jambs, the floor mats, and the windows while I'm doing the entire interior. And as I'm finishing up the interior, he'll finish up with UV protected, but a lot of times, my systems, I've kind of learned to do that while I'm doing the cleaning of the interior. So I don't know. I just have not figured out how to really speed up this exterior process. And if y'all have any suggestions, have at it. But again, it's a little frustrating when I am very particular with my details. Y'all know this if you've been watching this channel for a bit. But he's even worse. He's even more particular. And it's like, you need to work with a system and have a system down and have times down and have a predictability of how long a vehicle is going to take. And it's just like taking longer than I feel it should be taking. But I mean, look at me. I'm just standing around doing nothing. But like, what do I do? What do I do? So the air here is so dry. It's desert air, so it's not like I can be spraying chemicals on or, the Dark Fury onto the front or anything like that while he's doing what he's doing, because it would dry so quick. So, I don't know. Don't have this. Look at my face. Oh, Jess is hangry and grumpy and over it. But anywho, I just have not figured this 2-person detail thing down. Now, this Sprinter has been sitting in storage for months now, and the bugs are pretty much just a part of the paint. So the front ended up being a lot more work. Dark Fury was not removing the bugs, and I had to take a little extra time to get everything off of it. Somebody did the world's worst wax or polish or whatever on this Sprinter, and it is just everywhere. It's all over the plastics, and Adam was confident that he could go through and clean the plastics up with some protectant and make them look good, and I'm just like, no, it's not worth it. But he insisted, so yeah, now he's trying to remove all of that because it looks like garbage. You know, you just can't teach an old dog new tricks, friends. So anyways, he's gonna go through and do his thing and spend some more time doing things that don't matter.
Did it die? You can't mess with the wax. Like nothing's gonna. You can't put a product over a wax and have it look good. It's
No, I get it.
I own every product that there is for plastic.
And that was me just trying to explain that nothing is gonna fix that plastic, guys. And trust me, this is not a video of shitting on my husband. This is just like, you know when you've done things for so long and they just insist that it can be fixed, and you're like, no, like it is what it is. We just gotta keep going. And I know that just comes with time. I mean, gosh, my first detail took me like 7 hours, and now I've got him down to 4. So I know it's just time and patience, but it's just like frustrating when you're like, all right, I've done like 300 plus details, and I've been doing this going on 3 years. Like, yeah, how many times can you try to educate somebody without them having to learn on their own? Again, not frustrated with my husband, but it's just like, you want to get the job done, you want to move, and you just wish he would listen. And this is why, when I'm at home, I don't do anything. No, girlfriend sticks to the cooking and the cleaning, and this is why I just used to work for myself. But it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. We're good.
You tell him it's not gonna work, but he insists on doing it.
All right, and about 7 hours later, we are done. And I forgot to take a final video, but this was a video that I took for the client. She was so excited, she wanted to see it. And what did I charge for this? Probably undercharged, but guys, I'm learning. RVs are new. But anyways, I did $75 an hour. And the reason I charged $75 an hour is because that is what everyone else in the area charged. So anyways, that seemed like a fair price and a fair deal. And then she even graciously tipped an extra $100. So that was much appreciated. It really did come out great, and it smells a whole lot better. Bathroom came out good, and I'm pooped. As always, guys, I just hope you were entertained. And I love to hear your comments and your thoughts and your expertise, because you guys are the best. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.